Yo guys, it is race morning, 6:15 a.m. right now of the Bangsaen Sprint Triathlon. I'm having myself some cereal, my normal breakfast before a race, or what I've been training for this race, and got some dried bananas here. Couldn't find any fresh bananas, so I'll have a couple of these. I'm a little bit short on time, so I'm just gonna say that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna head to the transition, get ready, do the race. We're gonna be running along this stretch at some point. Feeling good, not feeling too nervous. Got my breakfast in, got a bit of time, a little bit late, but I'll be fine. The water's looking pretty still, should be a good swim. I'm stoked, so excited. Well, that was a ton of fun. Yeah, just tons of fun. I'm just totally stoked. It was basically, I'll walk you through it. So first thing, I forgot my bib, my number that I wear on the front during the run, and you can't really race without that. So I forgot that in my room because I brought it on the table, and you just have to write your name on the back of it and like your emergency contact or whatever. And so I had that on the table, and then I forgot to put it in my bag when I left. So I went to the race, got to the transition area, realized I didn't have it. I had to come back and then go back to the transition. It was just like rushing around, and then got set up, went out to the swim, did a practice swim, and then I just got talking to some people, and then they announced like 2 minutes before, like 2 minutes. So I had to like go around to the starting area and like fight through all these people to get to the front, and I ended up getting there like 30 seconds before the start of the race. So it was not an ideal start to the race. Next time I'm definitely gonna wake up earlier, get to the transition area earlier, and I need to have like a proper checklist that I check everything off, tick all the boxes before I leave my hotel room. So that's something I definitely learned today, is that you need to be more prepared and more relaxed before the race. I think that would have made a better experience. What else? So during the swim, basically, because I didn't have a good position at the beginning, it was like crazy. There was people like crawling all over me and stuff at the beginning of the swim. But after the first 100 meters, I sort of settled behind somebody, which was my plan, to sort of like find somebody who's doing a good speed and then just draft off them. So basically that's what I did for the whole swim, pretty much, yeah. And then getting out of the swim, it was good. Went to the transition and got on the bike, and then there were tons of people who finished the swim before me, but I was just like passing tons of people on the bike, just, you know, riding to power. Got off the bike was really good, and then the run was good, but I hit lap on my Garmin, which basically ended the multi-sport activity, because you set your watch to like every time you hit lap, it's like, okay, ended the swim, go to the transition, ended the transition, go to your bike, and then each time you hit lap, you're going to the next part. And so I had already started the run, and I hit lap by accident, and then it finished the activity. And I didn't have my settings right. I played around with my run settings last night, and I had like the wrong settings, so I couldn't see my pace, and I was trying to get it so it would show my pace. Again, I need to make sure that the settings that are on the Garmin, that I don't change them at all before race day. Like, I should change them for the, you know, the simulations that I do in the week leading up to races, and then I shouldn't change them at all before the race, because that screwed me over in terms of just being able to, like, I was messing around with my Garmin for like, I don't know, like a kilometer, just trying to get it sorted, and then I ended up just starting a new run activity so I could monitor my pace a little bit. Yeah, that's basically all I want to say for now. I just wanted to do a little recap for you guys in case any of you guys are interested in triathlon, and also for myself, so I can look back on this video and sort of remember some things that I learned. There's probably more things looking back on the race that I'll you know, be learning from as well. So I'll definitely make notes of that. I think it's important to make notes after each race about how you did. And yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna shower up, and then I'm gonna head to Bangkok and hang out with Prow for a few days. But I think I'm gonna cut this video here. If you guys have any questions at all, post them down below, and we can have a little chat about triathlon if you're interested. And see you guys next video. Peace.